Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm very sorry to cut off the other one. I think the network is doing somehow. Good evening, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. Yeah, I want to be sure I'm on live before I start. Good evening. How was your day? Good evening. How is everyone? Hello. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Good evening, everyone. Let me just see. Let me write one or two messages to see if I'm on live. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody. Okay, yes. I can see one person, so let me start. Let me start. Wow. Yes. Oh, Yetunde. Thank you. Now I can start. Good evening, everyone. Yes, this is Toke Olaseu Adele, and then Oyetunde Afolabi, thank you. Yes, ìwọ ló jẹ́ kí n rí pé mo lè start. Thank you very much. So, I am Toke Olaseu Adele, and this program, I'm seeing likes now, so God bless you all. And today program is all about talking to ourselves, learning one or two things. Like I used to say, I'm not your teacher. We are not in a classroom, but we are here to learn. Yes. Okay, I'm back. Kí ló ṣe network? What is happening? I want to talk today. Facebook, let me talk. Okay, so like I usually say now that we are here to learn one or two things. It's all about life. It's all about career. It's all about our children. It's all about our business. It's all about total self-development. That is the purpose of this program. And I thank God that I've been, I thank God that this program has really touched one or two people live. I receive a lot of messages and I receive a lot of thank you. So I appreciate every one of you and I say thank you, thank you, thank you again. Thank you so much. Those who have been encouraging me, God bless you. God bless you. So now we've discussed so many things. I've discussed about what do we call it? I've discussed about procrastination. I've discussed about identifying opportunities. I think last week I discussed about the skills you need in life. When we are talking of vocational skills, that is not the only skills we need. The skills we need are so enormous. So I try as much as possible to say more about it that last week. So today network has been fluctuating, so I wish I can do something meaningful today because this one is very, very important. I wish the network will allow me to do something meaningful today. Okay, one person again. Yes, seems the other one, I did one that I cancelled. I think a lot of people are saying the other one. Hello, Today Afolabi. Please send a message if you are seeing me. I'm not really seeing you again. Please do send a message, please. Well, Today Afolabi, please do send a message if you are seeing me. Yes, thank you. Okay, Idowu Ali Kokas. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. So today's topic is all about self discovery. Yes. I will say it. I will interpret some in Yoruba, like I've been saying that this program is an interactive session. It's not a classroom. Tama serious, but the way we talk to each other, a bit, understanding. So that thank you. Yes, thank you very much for the likes. So that every one of us can understand. Even if you don't go to school, you'll be able to understand what I'm saying, because I had to add one or two languages into it. Self-discovery. What's the meaning of self-discovery? Báwo ni a ṣe ń mọ ara wa? Yes, báwo la ṣe ń mọ irú èèyàn tá a jẹ́? Báwo la ṣe lè mọ̀ pé irú èèyàn báyìí la jẹ́? And that is what I mean by self-discovery. Yes, how can we identify who we are? There are so many reasons for doing this. It is very, very important for you to identify who you really are. I think I will have to go and delete the other one. I don't know. Messages are coming in on the other one. Okay, Bose. Yeah, Bose Adewumi, my friend. Good evening. Welcome, Oremi. Yes. So now today, how do we discover ourselves? What are the main reasons we have to discover ourselves? One, akọ̀lẹ̀ wà nílé ayé yìí lásán. That what I mean is you cannot just be in this life, because there are so many stages we will be passing through, one stage to another. So if you don't really know who you are, all these stages, when you are going through all these stages, it may be so difficult for you. That's why I see some people, even at old age, they don't grow, because they don't understand the kind of person they are. So if you discover yourself, you will understand at every stages you are going to or you are, and you'll be able to tackle some things in life. That is one. Two, if you understand yourself, you will understand what you need to do, what you need to know. Yes. Then, if you understand yourself, it's for your own growth. It's for you to grow in life. If you understand yourself, you'll be able to identify your abilities. You'll be able to even identify your call. Adewumi Fajiro, thank God. You are watching now. Thank you. Welcome. So now, if you understand yourself, you will be able to identify your abilities, your call, what you are called to do. Kí ni iṣẹ́ t'Ọlọ́run rán mi? When you understand yourself, ìyẹn máa mọ irú iṣẹ́ tó yẹ kéèyàn ṣe. That's what I'm trying to say. So for those who are just joining in, I try as much as possible to evaluate what we have done so far, and what this program is all about. Like I said, it's not a classroom. It is just a place for us to enjoy ourselves, learn one or two things. I'm doing it all for free, but if you want to sponsor it, there is no wahala, but this is free, and it's about me and you. So my audience and me, we will interact so that we can understand it more better. Most of the time, I only have few points just to develop on the few points, and you, as an audience, you can go back and check and research yourself and develop more on it. So for today is self-discovery, and I've just mentioned reasons why you will need to discover ourselves. We need to discover ourselves because of the stages we pass through in life, because of the challenges we face in life. If you understand the kind of person you are, you know what to do at the right time. You understand what you need to know. You prepare yourself for all these stages. So these are very important. I made mention of growth too. You need to grow. So if you need to grow, you need to understand what you need to do to help you to grow. You need to identify your abilities too. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the things you need to do? This will also help you for you to understand your call in life, which is very, very important. These are all the reasons you need to discover yourself. Yes. Now, process of discovering has a lot of work. You can't just wake up one day and say, okay, I want to start discovering myself. I want to start searching myself. There are some steps you need to take. But personally, you need to first of all take a step. I will tell you the steps that you need to take. And then the other steps that require for you. Yeah, I think I can see very well. I can see very well now, yes. So, the steps you need to take. 1, you need to evaluate yourself. Who am I? The physical evaluation first. Ṣé mo lójú méjì? Ṣé mo complete as a human being? Even if you are not complete, look for where you are having problem, where you having deficiencies. Then if you are complete as a human being, you don't have an excuse. Yes. Ṣọlọ́run dá mi dáadáa as a person. Look at yourself in the mirror. If you have to be naked to look at yourself in the mirror from head to toe. I have a friend that she told me that she can never look at her total self in the mirror because she doesn't like what she is seeing. And when you don't like what you are seeing, you won't like yourself. A mirror is like your second, like your shadow. You are seeing yourself. Yes. And if you don't like what you are seeing, you can't like yourself and you can't discover yourself. If you are somebody like that, it's a psychological problem. If you are somebody like that you can't look at yourself in the mirror from head to toe, that you feel that what you see, you will be sad about it, you are not ready to discover yourself. Look at yourself, take a pen, take a Bible, take a paper, and list the things that God has given you. After you look at yourself from head to toe and see that, okay, these are what my physical look, this is how I look. Then now compare yourself with somebody else. Look at what you have, what the other person doesn't have. Look at what the other person has and you doesn't have. So if you understand this very well, then you can now take the next step. And the next step is, after comparing yourself, to see the difference between what the other person has that you don't have. Sometimes don't look up, because this life, like I said, you will always be in the middle. Somebody will be down and the other person, okay, Grace Shidolue, I will know how to pronounce this your name one day. Thank you very much. There is no how you will be that big, wealthy, or okay, that you won't see somebody up there and you will not see somebody down there. You are always in the middle. But when you are looking at your physical appearances, you can look at your age grade, for instance. Now, okay, this person is my age grade. You can use your friend, your neighbor as an example. Okay, this is what I have, this is what she doesn't have. How is my physical look? Am I attractive? Or I'm not attractive? Am I ugly or am I, beautiful? But they said, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. What you see, what you think of yourself is what you see in the mirror. And the second thing is to accept who you are. Wale Adelakun, well done. Please reduce your Yoruba comments and ensure you translate whenever you say anything in Yoruba in order to encourage non-Yoruba audience. Thank you very much, Wale. Thank you. I'm sorry. I said from the beginning that I will be putting in 1 or 2 Yoruba. This is not a classroom. and it's an interactive session. So if I'm talking to you, Wale, for instance, now I can decide to flow in Yoruba, a fisi of Yoruba, dear. See, it's just for us to calm down. I can speak English all through, but that is not the purpose of this program. It's just for us to calm down. Majority of us at my lobby share will have done one or two things in the morning. So when we come online, if I come online and start speaking phoneme for you, what's this one saying? But when I try to input one or two Yoruba and translate it for those who didn't know it, I'm learning Hausa too, and I'm learning Igbo too. So very soon now I'll be adding Igbo, Hausa, and some of the languages into it. But the one that I'm conversant with is Yoruba. But if you don't want me to speak Yoruba, no wahala. I will speak English, yo. But at every time I try to speak Yoruba, I will try to translate it. So, thank you very much for that. Thank you. So, now, you should be ready to accept what you are saying. Now, when I say evaluate your physical appearances, if it does not suit what you want, be ready to accept it. Now let me give you an instance. One day I think I was 30 something then, and I was trying to comb my hair, trying to see how beautiful I am. Hey, I was like, God Almighty, wow. It took me 2 days to start. I was now thinking that but I was having inner problem. I was having emotions. I was like, why is this? But from the day I accepted it, I now look younger than who I am. That is just an example of what I'm trying to say. When you see yourself in the mirror, when you evaluate your physical appearances, try as much as possible to accept who you are. Yes, you need to accept who you are. If you accept yourself, that is one of the first steps of discovering who you are. This is how God created me. No doubt about it. Let me accept it. Every other thing follows. Yes. Then the third one is your strength. What is my strength? Yes. What is my strength? We have strengths. We have weaknesses. Yes, some people their strength is stronger than their weaknesses. While some people their weaknesses is stronger than your strengths. First, you need to understand what are your strengths. Yes, when you understand what your strengths are, you can write it on the pieces of paper. Write it down. Abiola Omokabi, you thank you, my friend, doctor. You are welcome. So then you understand your weaknesses. And of you, Atijani, welcome, sir. Thanks for watching. Then you understand your weaknesses too. What are your weaknesses? Understanding these things will really help you later at the end of this program. You understand how it will help you. Yes. Your passion, that is very important. What do you love to do? What are the things that you love to do? What are the things that you hate to do? What are the things that, when you see, that thing, make you feel comfortable, make you feel happy, that is your passion. You need to understand what you are passionate about. Then you need to understand your talents. Yes. You need to understand your talents. What are my talents? I was just speaking about talent means that ẹ̀bùn tí mo ní. Yes. Ẹ̀bùn tọ́lọ́run fún mi tí mo ní. Yes, that is your talent. What are your talents? You need to understand how you bring some positive things out of yourself. Then most importantly, you need to work on your negative thoughts. Yes, you need to communicate with positive mind. All this will help you to understand who you are. By the time you try to write it down, let's start from evaluating. Okay, try to evaluate yourself. These are who I am, your physical appearances. You look and say, okay, this is what I have, this is what others have, this is what I don't have. Then you accept it. You like it or you don't like it, you just have to accept it. Because if you don't accept it, you will not be happy with yourself. Then you understand your strengths. You understand your weaknesses. You understand your passion. You understand your talents. Yes. You work on your negative thoughts. This negative thought is another problem we have. It's not peculiar to one person. A lot of people has it too, you know. And when you are full of negative thoughts, you will not see anything good in you. Always communicate with your positive mind. Yes. Always communicate with your positive mind. Then, after doing all this, from the analysis of what I just said now, you will now discover who you are. Okay, let me give you an example now. Okay, my passion, my strength, you know who you are. You also know what to do. You also know the kind of job or call or what you are called to do. You also understand yourself. You also be ready to prepare yourself for self-development. Because if you don't discover the kind of person you are, who you really are, you will not prepare that you need to do you need to engage in one or two things to develop yourself. Yes. Okay. I want to say, for instance, now you are. I'm coming. Sorry. I'm going to write today. For instance, now you understand your strengths. Let's say my strength is adaptability. Now I can adapt very well to any situation, any environment, anything in life. That could be your strength, you know. Your strength could be in your knowledge. Yes, it could be that you are knowledgeable. You could have a listing here, you know. It depends on what you think your strength is. I don't want to analyze myself. Yeah, so that if I do, you may not understand what I'm trying to say. But definitely, kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní strengths, kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tí ò ní weaknesses, you know. Then you understand your weaknesses now. Maybe your weaknesses is you talk too much. Maybe that's your, I'm sorry. Maybe that's your weaknesses, you talk too much. Maybe your weakness is you get angry at every little thing. That could be your weaknesses, you know. It depends on the kind of person you are. Oh. What is my weaknesses? Oh. I have a lot of weaknesses. Oh. I overthink, yes. Overthinking, yes. Is that weaknesses? No. I don't know. Don't let me say it on here, but I know I have a lot of weaknesses. But what I try to do is, I make sure that my strengths over my weaknesses, you know. My weakness I had, that was the time I wrote something about me talking too much while growing up. You know, I used to talk, you know. And I'm comfortable when I'm talking. I can talk from morning till night. I'm comfortable with it, you know. I had to work on this. I had to use that my weaknesses to work on it, and that is like, okay, I had to bring out a career out of that talk, you know. You understand? And that career is, you know, teaching, for instance. Now it's a weaknesses, you know, because I know I usually talk too much while I was growing up. So I decided to choose teaching as, you know, as a job, you know, as a career for myself. So now, because I discovered this is my weaknesses, and I didn't really want it to affect me, so I decided to make use of it, you know. I decided to see what the best I can bring out of this my weaknesses. Thank you for the likes. Yes, God bless you. Thank you very much. So then you need to understand your passion. You need to understand your talent. Sorry that I'm repeating myself. I had to repeat it because of some people that are just joining in. You need to understand your passion, your talents. You need to identify what brings joys in you. You know, sometimes kí ló máa ń dùn wá nínú, kí la máa rí tó máa ń dùn wá nínú. Thank you for the likes and the love. God bless you, sir. I can't pronounce the name, but God bless you. So what are the things that we are happy about? What are the things that make us sad? Then I also made mention that you should work on your negative thoughts. Always speak, always communicate in positive with a positive mind. So now, that is the work you need to do on your own. If you understand all these things, then you need to see, okay, where do I need to work on? Is it my physical look? Sometimes it could be your physical look that you need to work on. Is it my strength that I need to push? Is it my weakness that, like, I told you that I had to bring something out of my weakness? Is it my passion? Yes. Is it my talent, that I need to work on? So if you understand all these points, the next thing is to get a coach for yourself. Sometimes might not be able to do it ourselves. Sometimes might not be able to do it ourselves. You need to get somebody who can help you out of it. You may get a coach. Yes. A coach will help you to, identify some other things that you don't know. A coach will help you to understand your personality type, the kind of person, the type of person you are. If you understand the type of person you are, you will now see, a coach will let you know so many things on that type of person you are and how to work on it. So sometimes you need to get a coach to do that for you. Then you need to get a mentor. Yes, you need to get a mentor. Because a mentor, nobody is old. You cannot get a mentor. You need to get a mentor. A mentor is like somebody that will guide you, and put you through on one or two things. A mentor can be your friend. Oluwa Becca. Okay, how are you? Well done, Mom. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. So you need to get a mentor. A mentor will guide you. A mentor will put you through. After doing this, then you now know that you'll be a better person and prepare yourself for self-development. Yes, you prepare yourself for self-development. By the time you identify all these things about you, then you will now know how to prepare yourself, what you need to work on, what you need to add, what you need to do, what you need to know to develop yourself. But if you don't discover the kind of person you are, the type of person you are, you will not be ready. You will not even be ready to, to develop yourself. It could be that, okay, it's your talent that you need to develop into something meaningful. It could be your passion that you need to develop into something meaningful. It could be Abioye Abimbola Oluwatoyin. Thanks for watching, my sister. You are welcome. So it could be the aspects you need to develop in your life will be there for you. You will surely see it that, okay, these are what I'm lacking and these are what I have. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So these are what we need to know in the process of discovering who we are. And thank you very much. Today will be very short, but next week I'm sure I'm going to do more justice to another topic. Yes. And next week, let me just hint you, I'll be bringing in somebody that is going to join me for this program on the wonderful topic. Most times I don't usually tell my topic, until the day that I'm going to come on live. So next week, Abioye Abimbola, well done, ma. May God be your backbone and strengthen you more and grant you long life. Amen. Oh, amen. Amen. Thank you very much. So next week I'm going to bring in another topic. It's supposed to be a 30 minutes program. Yes, and I think I've used more than 30 minutes. Yeah. So thank you. Adewumi Fajemilo. Thank you very much. A quick round up to what I said today. I said we need to discover ourselves. because we need it for growth. We need it to know what we need to do in life. We need to understand our abilities. We need to understand our call, what we are called to do in life, the kind of career we need to do. It also help you for your mental state and physical, and I said you have the three things to do for yourself. First, you need to evaluate yourself, evaluate your physical appearances, compare yourself with other people and see what you have that they don't have, and see what they have that you don't have, and accept who you are. Yes, there is nothing you can do. You just have to accept who you are, understand your strengths, understand your weaknesses, your passion, your talents, identify what brings in joy in you, and you need to work on your negative thoughts. Always work with your positive mind. You need to all in all accept who you are and identify, evaluate all these things. You need to get a coach. Yes, a coach will help you to understand the type of person you are and guide you and help you. You need to get a mentor too. A mentor, somebody that will put you right, somebody that will tell you that this is what you need to do, that will guide you right. These are what you need to do. It's a very big topic. It's wider than this, but like I said, I will just bring few points to you. You can Google it and research and know more about it. So next week, join me, and that I will be treating another beautiful topic. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay.